Hello and welcome. This is Ken Heaston on air with the evening news, kicking off the week here on a Monday evening. And over the last couple of weeks, we've been going over blogs and how your blog should be the center of your business for your network marketing or direct sales business. And we're going to start off this week working on using your blog with Facebook. And we're going to study a little bit more about Facebook now than we are about the blog. So let's get started in this particular part. This is going to be kind of an introduction of how you use your blog with Facebook so they work together nicely. So let's get started. All right, let's start by taking a look at how your blog and your Facebook fan page should work together. And you know, this is a page of a guy and a gal that I really like and follow, and this is a shot here of their Facebook fan page. So if you see one of the most important aspects of the fan page is this cover photo up here. It's really important what you put in your cover photo, and depending on what your fan page is about, you want to make sure that the first thing that the people see in your fan page is representative of what your fan page is going to be about. Don't leave your cover empty. I see fan pages every once in a while that open up and nobody's put anything in the cover, and it looks like nothing's there, so people just leave. So be sure you put something good in your cover, profile picture. Now, if your fan page is about a product or a group of products, you might have yours set up totally differently. The cover photo might be about the products, and really even the profile picture could be about the products also. So one thing to remember about fan pages is you can set up as many as you like. So your fan pages can be about different things. In this particular broadcast, I want to talk about fan pages that are set up to promote yourself instead of fan pages that are set up to promote, say, your opportunity specifically or your product line. So this is what Bill and Michelle have done, is they've set their fan page up to promote themselves. So this is what their fan page looks like, and one of the most important things you can do for your fan page is make sure you fill out your about section. Go in there and if it's your fan page and you're logged in, you can just go through and edit all these and fill it out completely. All right, and be sure and put the links to your websites in your about section. And as you go, make sure you're selecting each category that you want people to be able to see as public. Now, the reason you want to do this is because when you start making friends, they'll come and they'll look and see what you've got, where you're at online, and maybe they haven't liked your page yet, or they haven't even friended you yet, but even if not, you want them to be able to see all your information. So if you make it public, they can see it all. If you don't make it public, they have to like your page or friend you before they actually see this type of information. So this is the website I'm going to take a look at here, Michelle's website, and I've got it open here in this tab. So if you look at her website, it's really congruent with the cover photo on her Facebook fan page. It's got a picture of her and Bill, and it's the colors. Well, they're a little bit different, but they do look good together. I mean, it all kind of flows nicely. So when people leave this page, they click the link to your website, they're going to see something and they say, "Oh yeah, that's them. That's the right website." So that's something to really take a look at and make sure you're doing it as well as you can. Also, notice that last week we talked about lead capture, and Bill and Michelle have their lead capture right here, front and center, right in the top of their page. They have an offer and a place for you to enter your name and email, so they're doing lead capture right there, just like we talked about before. Now, also, let's go over and take a look at Mark Harbritz. He's another friend of mine, and this is Mark's Facebook fan page, and he has his logo built, and he has it in his banner. So he has himself as his profile picture. You might notice this is another blog or a Facebook fan page where he's got it set up where he's promoting himself instead of a product line or an opportunity. You notice he set it as public figure. Let's go back and look at Michelle's. Um, Business person is how Michelle set hers up. Okay, so you want to kind of think about this is something you can set up as you set your page, and you can go back and change it. So think about how you want to be seen. Okay, um, so Mark's got his Facebook fan page set up like that, so you know it's him as soon as you come there. If you look in his about section, he's got it filled out, and he's got his website right here. And if you click over to his website, you'll see that it looks a lot like the fan page. It's congruent. It flows well together, and there's there's a likeness there so that you know that you're on Mark's page. And as we see again, he's got his lead capture right up here front and center. That's something we went over. Something that's real important to do on your website. Um, so um, Now another thing that is pretty important when you set up a Facebook fan page. If it's one that you're going to build up and use, you should post pretty consistently. So you can see that Mark here, he posted yesterday, not too long from now, about 22 hours ago. He posted in the morning yesterday. Then there's one a couple of days ago. And Mark pretty well posts just about every day on his Facebook fan page. And this in particular post is where he directly puts the link from his blog right here. I don't know. Let's see if we can find that. Yeah, right there it is. That's the article right there. And so what he's done is he's put the article in his blog, and then he's come right over to his Facebook fan page and posted it in his fan page. Now Mark has built up his fan page to where he has 12,842 fans on his page. So what happens is when he puts a blog post in there, a percentage of those people are going to get to see that blog post automatically. Just Facebook's going to get it into their news feeds, depending on how well they interact with Mark's posts on a regular basis. Um, it's a really kind of a small percentage, but what Mark does and what anyone can do is if you put a post like that up where it's a blog post and you want them to go over to it, like this is a good one right here, what Mark will do is he'll go in and he'll boost that post, and he'll pay $5-10 and make sure that it gets out into the news feeds of all his fans. He can do that, and so that's a good way to keep your blog post in front of your fans. Now Michelle, she has been running her fan page longer, and actually she's kind of a Facebook expert. So as you can see, she's got 75, almost 76,000 fans. So she's going to reach a lot more people when she makes a post on her Facebook fan page. Um, there's two ways of looking at your Facebook fan page. You can set up like Michelle has and like Mark has, so you advertise yourself as a business person, or you can set up a Facebook fan page that advertises your business or your opportunity, and you as a representative of it. Um, People do it both ways, and actually you can have both kinds. But what you should remember is that you really need to brand yourself as you go. You don't want to be one of these people that is in business for 20 years. It's built up, quite a good following, and when people put your name in Google, they can't find you. You don't want to be one of those people. Because along the way you want to brand yourself and let people know who you are. So a Facebook fan page is a really good way to brand yourself, and people find Facebook fan pages really easy when they put your name in search. And that's the most important things about using your blog with your Facebook fan page. Now, as we get on into this week, what we're going to take a look at is how to get the right kind of fans to subscribe to your fan page so that you get good interaction with them, how to interact with them, and how to make your page a profitable part of your business. So we'll move on into that as the week progresses, and we'll have fun with working with our blog, linking it up to our Facebook fan page, and making them work together to do double duty for our business online. So that's all for the evening news tonight. It's great to be with you, and we'll see you again tomorrow.